Hello and welcome back, viewers. It's always a pleasure to have you join us on Trending Zimbabwe, where we bring you the latest and greatest news, events, and stories from this beautiful country. Whether you're a proud Zimbabwean, a curious traveler, or simply someone who wants to stay up to date with the latest happenings, we've got you covered. So sit back, relax, and get ready to be entertained. The United States Agency for International Development, USAID, has reported a sharp increase in food prices across the country as the local currency continues to lose value. The United States Agency for International Development, USAID, has reported a sharp increase in food prices across the country as the local currency continues to lose value. Last month, the Zimbabwe dollar saw its biggest fall yet this year from $1,600 against the greenback to $3,100 as of yesterday on the parallel market. The depreciation of the Zimbabwe dollar has led to an increase in both official and parallel market exchange rates, as reported by the Famine Early Warning Systems Network, FuseNet. This has caused businesses to raise prices in order to maintain the value of their goods and services, resulting in a further reduction of consumers' purchasing power. FEWSNet's latest report highlights that food prices have also risen across the country, particularly in the Zim dollar, due to the continued depreciation of the local currency. Wheat flour, bread, sugar, and maize meal prices have seen significant increases of up to 60% in Harare since February, while vegetable oil and rice prices have gone up by around 20%. In comparison to last year, prices of basic goods such as wheat flour, maize meal, sugar, and rice have increased by over 400 to nearly 545% in ZWL, with bread and vegetable oil prices increasing by around 240 to 300% in ZWL. Let us watch how it was reported by SABC.
The nation is being informed that Cabinet is concerned by spiraling prices of 14 basic commodities, especially bread, flour, cooking oil and sugar, and meal.
An all-familiar script reminiscent of a path once walked before. Zimbabwe's economy spiraling out of control once again. The local currency is fast losing its value, and most retailers have begun pricing and selling their goods strictly in the US dollars. Now the government is desperate for answers.
These prices have negatively impacted on consumer welfare and in the economy. Government has therefore opened up its doors for continuous dialogue with manufacturers and retailers, who are the key players in supplying locally produced goods to the market.
With over 80% of transactions and payments in Zimbabwe now being conducted in USD, some economic analysts would like to see government taking a more proactive role.
The Zimbabwean dollar is increasingly losing relevance in the transaction space, in the value preservation space. So what you want is the government is the biggest player in the market, with market power of more than 70%, to intervene.
Monetary authorities have been unable to restore confidence in the local currency,